but reports coming from the region suggest that the sides accuse each other for violating the ceasefire. So
I think they both violated it. I don't think I'm not sure they did it intentionally. They couldn't rein people back. I don't like the fact that Israel went out this morning at all, and I'm going to see if I can stop it. So as soon as I get away from you, I'm going to see if I can stop it, okay? I think it's been completely demolished. I think the reason we're here is because those pilots, those B-2 pilots, did an unbelievable job. And you know, the fake news, like CNN in particular, they're trying to say, well, I agree that it was destroyed, but maybe not that destroyed. You know what they're doing? They're really hurting great pilots that put their lives in the line. CNN is scum, and so is MSDNC. They're all, and frankly, the networks aren't much better. It's all fake news, but they should not have done that. Those pilots hit their targets. Those targets were obliterated, and the pilots should be given credit. They're not after the pilots, they're after me. They want to try and demean.
Do you believe that Iran can rebuild its nuclear program?
No, Iran will never rebuild its nuclear. From there? Absolutely not. That place is under rock. That place is demolished. The B-2 pilots did their job. They did it better than anybody could even imagine. They hit late in the evening. It was dark with no moon, and they hit that target with every one of those things, and that place is gone. But when I see CNN all night long, they're trying to say, well, maybe it wasn't really as demolished as we thought. It was demolished. You take a look at the pinpricks, and you see that place is gone. And I will say, I think CNN ought to apologize to the pilots of the B-2s. I think that MSDNC ought to apologize. I think these guys really, these networks and these cable networks are real losers. You really are. You're real losers.
Israel says that they violated the peace.
You're gutless losers. I say that to CNN because I watch it. I have no choice. I got to watch that garbage. It's all garbage. It's all fake news. But I think CNN is a gutless group of people, and the people that run it, nobody even knows it's been sold so many times. But the people that run it ought to be ashamed. MSDNC, a guy named Brian Roberts, he heads it. He's a disgrace. He's a weak, pathetic disgrace.
Israel says that Iran violated the peace agreement and the ceasefire agreement. Do you believe that Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning if Israel is committed?
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that.
What's up, everybody? Again, welcome to Star Saga News Updates. Again for celebrity headlines and real talk in real time. So today we are diving into President Donald Trump's message yesterday before he left for NATO's conference, which will be held on 25th June, which will be held at Brussels in Belgium. If you are into celebrity news, truths, and headlines, make sure you hit the subscribe buttons and turn on the notification bell. Guys, welcome again. So Donald Trump yesterday highlighted his role in ending the Iran-Israel conflict. So President Trump leveraged global approval rating to build momentum for both foreign and domestic priorities. During his departure for the NATO summit in Hague, President Trump expressed frustration with the Middle East countries for ceasefire violation. So President Trump emphasizes, Trump urged that while the US currently shoulders most of the cost, European nations should now reach the 5% defense GDP benchmark the alliance just signed into. Trump also celebrates his role in the ceasefire from the Iran, which he shared a message from the NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte praising his military action and ceasefire success. This was posted in the Truth Social highlights, stating that European commitment to the new 5% spending pledge. Well known, there had a 12 days conflict between Israel and Iran. Israel had launched airstrikes on Iran nuclear and military sites. Iran later responded with missiles attacks and drone strikes. Hundreds of people are feared dead. Trump reportedly engaged in direct talks with Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Iran intermediaries. A deal was reached to stop hostilities under US pressure. Hours after Trump announced the forever cease, Israel jets launched strikes inside southern Syria, this violating the ceasefire which had earlier been agreed on.